Hi everyone, my name is Kelsey and I run a small crochet business called Cozy Panda Crafts, and welcome back to my second vlog of market prepping for my market that's taking place this weekend. So from the first video, if you haven't watched it, no need. I'm basically going to recap what I've been prepping for my market and what I still need to get done, and it's about 2 days left. So let's go and let me show you what I've been working on. So you can probably see her sticking out over here, but this is a strawberry cat I've been working on. I still have to obviously add what makes it a strawberry, but it's so cute. And I think I'm also going to make a watermelon one, as I had mentioned before, so still working on that. And then I finally added some keychains to my plushies. So I made 4 of these whales, and I didn't have these last time, so I'll show you the other color. So I made like 2 of each color because this yarn is so cute, and also I only have one yarn, like one ball of this yarn, so I wanted to like try to use it in like smaller projects, because if I start a bigger project then there's no more yarn, it's not gonna be good. So I made these 2, and these are going to be about $3 for the keychain. And then I also added the keychain to the octos, which you saw last time, and also to the gummy bears. So that's what I've been working on keychain wise. I still want to add a couple more keychain designs. This is the orange. Oh, and I made the blueberry, which has caused a debate amongst my friends as to if it looks like an upside down octo. And you know, it's easy to believe when you put them next to each other. Now, if you saw this, would you confuse them? That is the real question. Please comment down below, let me know, so I can tell my friends what the verdict was from YouTube. But I can see it if they're next to each other. But that's why I need to put this one next to the fruits. So I still have to make strawberries. And then I think that'll be it for the fruits. And then also I'm working on a pattern test, but I'll get to that later. I don't want to get distracted from my market prepping stuff. I also made these jellyfish using 1 cent Crochet's free pattern for the jellyfish, so I'll put it in the description below. They're going to have felt eyes, so I'm actually going to do this probably tomorrow night and glue them on, because I'm like very scared to like do it. I feel like it's so permanent gluing it on. So I made these, and they're super cute. I think these are going to be about, hold up, I made a spreadsheet with all my prices. So the jellyfish are going to be about $12 because they are a little bit bigger. I was considering making them a little like hanging, but I'm not sure yet, because the only thing I have to do that would be like the keychain. I feel like the keychain is kind of small, but I have 3 of these. And then I showed last time, but the one miscellaneous octopus there. And then I just finished making this bestie, a Charmander. Look how cute. Look how cute. Anyways, I was very proud of this tail. It was very hard to sew these all together. The person, like the Tash's Crochet, I also used her Pikachu pattern. She said you could glue this, but if you were going to sell it to like sew it together would be smarter. So of course I sewed it. I just, you know, don't want to risk anything in the future. But of course, if any customer were to ever find like a fault in my plushie or something, you know, happens, I always tell them to like reach out to me and I will fix it for free. Like I would gladly restore an item for somebody, so it doesn't like, you know, go to waste or it's just lying there sad. But yeah, I made the Charmander, not Charizard. And I'm going to try to make another one. I'm not sure. I feel like today I'm gonna try to get a lot of my keychains done, and tomorrow I will try to do a lot more like Pikachu and another Charmander, or vice versa. I might switch that order just because I don't know how my days are going to plan out. But yeah, so very proud of him. She also has in her pattern like a Pikachu hat, and I think I'll make that for that second one, just because, like, you know, Charmander, if you know Pokemon, it's a bit recognizable, but if you don't, you're like, what is that? So I think that might be better, and I'm gonna try some felt eyes with the second one. How I'm going to price my items. So I'm going to put out a video. Next week's video is going to be footage of me probably from tomorrow night's prepping for the market, like adding all the price tags and also doing a mock setup the night before, just so I know like how I can organize and if I need to make price signs. But I think I'm going to try, I got these like Avery like price tags things, so I'm gonna try by like tagging all my items with this. And you know, it's not like anything they're being like tied to it or anything. It's literally, I just looped it around the arm. So I'll try to find ways like that for the other plushies, so I'm just to like minimize risk of damage, you know, for people, so kids don't just pull and do that. But I also am gonna use my Cricut to like write the prices on them, and I'm going to see how that ends up, because I got this universal Cricut marker thingy that my friend so graciously sent to me. And so we're gonna test that out. We're gonna see how that works. I think definitely for the keychains though, I will have like a sign that says, you know, keychains $5, or for the small whales there's the $3, and also the oranges. So I'll just have those marked. But hopefully this will make, you know, the experience a little better. Before, I haven't had any pricing signs, just because I haven't had enough of the same item to like group them together, and because each item is kind of like special, it is harder to group all of them together and be like, hey, all of these are $10 or all of these are $15. So I had refrained from that for my last two markets, but this one I really wanted to be clear, and we'll see if that, you know, there's an improvement in terms of how many people are buying or not. It's all to be seen. Also, because it's supposed to be 90 degrees on Sunday, and it's a 7-hour event. So not only am I worried, am I going to survive, but I'm also worried, are people going to come? So we'll see. And in other news, I got accepted to 2 more markets. The only thing, these markets are an hour away, and I think I probably mentioned them in my last video, but I was waiting to see if they would accept me, and they did. And it's also a 6-hour event. So that would be July 21st, and then another one in August. I can't remember exactly what date. So that's gonna be an added pressure for me, because depending on how I do at the flea market, that determines, you know, I'll have like a week to really like make more product for that 6-hour one in the place that's an hour away. And it was only $75 to vend at that location. It's also inside of a mall, but the mall is like kind of an outdoor mall, so it's in the mall's courtyard, but it's outside, and then the stores are like kind of around it. So I'm really hoping that because it's in a nicer area, there'll be a lot more people who come to this event. And I've actually seen some videos on Instagram, so I know it's promoted, but I also can see, like, you know, they have quite a lot of vendors. I'm just, you know, always worried, is there going to be another crochet person? Are we going to be next to each other? Because that would be a nightmare. Just because obviously, like, you don't want 2 people have the same item right next to each other, and then like it's awkward for everyone involved. So I really hope that doesn't happen. And all I'm concerned with, honestly, is making sure I get my booth feedback, and then making sure that I can gauge like what is being popular and what isn't popular. So we'll see, and I'll definitely make videos leading up to that. I'm trying to get a consistent schedule of 1 video a week, and we'll see how that goes for me. And if you guys are enjoying this content, please let me know. And, you know, if anything else, also let me know. I may or may not do that cat loaf challenge, just because I really like the cats as well. So that would be cool. But definitely after I'm like done prepping these specific stuff. Also, I've been pattern testing, and I don't know if any of you are like BTS fans, but I was making, sorry, he's armless right now, but I was making a Wuteo. He's basically like a character representing like a character from one of the BTS members. I don't know how to explain it. But he, you know, this character has also been on tour with Coldplay, so if you're familiar with Coldplay. So I love this pattern. I've been testing it. I just need to put the other arm on, and I'll be done with it. And the eyes are a bit different, so they're heart eyes. And then I also had to make do with what I had, and I used this like, you know, colored yarn where it like changes color, and I think it really goes well because this is like, you know, an alien, and these are like more like galaxy themed eyes. So I'm honestly really happy with it. It's so cute, and it's bigger than I expected, but it's okay. It's adorable. And this is gonna be a gift for a friend, just because I'm not sure how I would do in markets yet. But if you want one, let me know. I can make more. But it's super, super cute. And with that, I bring this video to a close. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you next week with more details of how my market went and what's in store for the next week. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.